PaLM 2 is going to be replaced by Gemini, a more powerful, multimodal version of PaLM 2. And Gemini is coming right to MakerSuite, for everyone to try out. MakerSuite has some basic features, supports text-to-text outputs, but we want more. We want multimodality. Look at Bard that supports image inputs, and some people have been complaining that they'll just use unofficial APIs to get image input functionality into their product. If you're considering doing the same, don't, because Gemini, a multimodal AI model, is coming right to MakerSuite and I have proof. But there's more to the leaks than just Gemini, though that may be stealing the show. We've got stubs. What is a stub? Well, it's a feature where you get to build and launch your own AI-generated app, directly from MakerSuite. At the time of writing, there has been no external information about this, not even a little teaser from Google, not even a single mention. But I found it and I've got access to it. Leaked screenshots below, as well. Let's get the minor stuff out of the way. Translation between languages will be fully supported in MakerSuite, and Google will provide a sample prompt for translating between Spanish and English when it's out, so keep an eye out for that. Stubs, a feature where you can create working apps directly in a site with just one prompt. It's revolutionary, and also never mentioned anywhere. Google has only been teasing Gemini, but that seems to have been a distraction from what could be the biggest Google release of the year. This won't replace app developers, but rather be a massive boost to the industry. From the looks of it, this'll be like AI-generated Figma prototypes, and won't create full code, but rather working AI-generated app prototypes, being able to create apps and launch them in just one site. With such a streamlined UI, it's perfect. You can generate, deploy, and even publish stubs. You publish it and you can then share the link. Is this new ground for AI? Probably. There'll be a community gallery, where you can publish your stubs for everyone to see, and you can also remix stubs, and have your own twist on an idea. Featuring a stubs gallery, where you can view stubs other people made, which I find pretty cool. And yes, by default, it won't publish, you have to explicitly publish it, so don't worry about the public being able to view everything you create. Interestingly, Stubs has prompt suggestions, powered by the lower-end Text Bison. Why not use the supercharged, next-gen future ones? Speaking of which, Gemini, time to talk about the multimodality. MakerSuite has a codename, Alkali. So does Gemini. In the image above you can see a sample images section. These are specific to Alkali/MakerSuite, so these are cherry-picked samples to showcase what it can do, and it seems like it'll do a lot: text recognition, object recognition, captioning, understanding the image. This'll be fun. It also has an output type. You can allow it to include images. Whether this will be capable of generating images or not is unknown. It's also possible, and more likely, that it'll include links to external images. The description says include images and not generate images. In some articles you may see Gemini described as an addition to Bard. I am here to tell you, nuh-uh. It's an integration. It'll be in Vertex AI and available to developers through MakerSuite, and can then be placed anywhere. Take a look. Leaked features: Google Stubs, allowing you to create functional app prototypes, deploy and share them with just a single prompt and optionally an image of the app you want to create/clone. Google Stubs Gallery: view and remix other stubs with ease in a centralized manner, as well as publish your own stubs to it. MakerSuite autosave: I've lost work in prompts because I failed to charge my laptop in time, leaving me with no chance to save. Autosaving is coming though. DeepMind Gemini/Jetway. Multimodal prompt creation that can take in images, although the team says it'll support audio as well, and seemingly output multimodal content including HTML content. MakerSuite translation support: before, it would block the prompt if a certain ratio of English, non-English text was met. Padding the prompt with a massive amount of English text and adding a stop sequence was an easy bypass to this, at the expense of additional tokens. However, Translation worked flawlessly, giving me the exact same outputs as Google Translate. Now it'll be implemented without a filter, I suppose due to a more powerful model, Gemini/Jetway.